Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
33, yellow.
Back to throw. Boston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Come on, set, ready.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go, Reed, go.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Right there.
Here's Daniels. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Check, Cowboy 80.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be. to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Washington going to send out their punter. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Okay,
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Black, 95. Set.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Diggs has it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready. 45. Cut.
Handoff, Blue running right. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Plus, here we go. Here we go. Red, 38.
Looking to throw. Boston dancing away at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Able to hit his target lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up. Come on, set. 50, green.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready, set. Here we go, set, ready.
Back to throw. Boston. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Looking to throw. Boston. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Toss play to the right to Blue. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White.
Back to throw. Boston. Gets it underneath to Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's a big seam, and he might go all the way. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 35, here's the 2nd and 8. Daniels looking to throw. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gravity lying.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Black 40. Ready?
2nd and 6. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Let's go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Boston. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready, ready, set.
Operating from the gun. Boston. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 15. And the Washington first down.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this will be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
This is taken around the 12. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
On to give, this is Blue. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Ready. Smash. Red. 33.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Go back. Striker. 3-3.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's White. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Down there, 50 series.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready up.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Set, right, 97, yellow, 22. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Boston. Under pressure, and they get to him again. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Boston. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go! Ready.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Cougar 19.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Let's go now. Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Smash, smash.
Up the middle they go. Stratton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. Now Daniels. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that'll make it 13.
Cowboys 13. Commanders 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Boston. And this one quickly to Lamb. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Third down and 6.
Black shot. Yep, black ultra.
Back to throw. Boston. Drops it to Blue. Complete. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Cut.
Looking to throw. Boston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready, break. Down. Check, huh?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Blue, 32. Eagle blue. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
A first carry for Rashad White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Okay, break. Set, ready. Yellow, 22, set.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
33, yellow. 43 rail. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Boston. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 70. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. York on now for the extra point. and it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Cowboys 16. Commanders 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Lenny, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
From the 21, here's second down and 7.
Come on, set. Right, yellow. Set.
Operating from the gun, Boston. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready. 33. Set.
On third down, they run with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
White. Here we go. Cut.
Back to throw. Boston. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ferguson. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And Diggs has it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They hand it off. It's Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, he's got him wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On the double.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Pause, red. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys will add to their fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes this a 9-point game. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. And able to get this out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on, come on.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Washington first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Commanders.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Brandon Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Daniels going to throw for it. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Ready, set.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Boyd. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Set, cut, hut.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Here we go. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 27-yard line.
Six, mega. Ready, hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Boston. And it's throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Pause, red. Ready, set.
Back to throw again. And he is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
It's a gain of 8.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the score.